Good morning and welcome to Wilmington Way. You join us on an overcast day in Patcham to view a 3-bedroom semi-detached 1930s family home. Now the property in question, number 43, is offered to the market with no onward chain, does need modernisation throughout, although it does provide an awfully exciting opportunity to both modernise, add your own stamp to, but also to expand, subject to the necessary consents. So to the front you have off-road parking for 2 vehicles, your garage, a front garden remaining, which really adds to the curb appeal, but this could be further off-road parking subject to the necessary consents. And you sit on a very generous corner plot, so there really is an awful lot you can do with this property, whether that be going off to the side with a single or double storey side extension, out to the rear or up into the loft. But taking a look inside, and we're welcomed in by the entrance hall, you've got plenty of space for shoes and coats as well as storage underneath the stairs. And then to the left we come into the formal living room, so you've got a lovely feature fireplace taking centre stage, and then as typical you have the half bay window to the front. Now this is south facing, so you're going to get plenty of natural light through, obviously not so much on a day like today, but a really excellent space, perfect for relaxing and unwinding with the family. We'll head through to the rear now and show you the formal dining area, but there is so much that you can do with this property. Although I personally quite like a separate living room, you could certainly knock through this wall and have an open plan living room diner. And if you wanted to go a step further, you could also knock through into the kitchen to have a really lovely open plan L-shaped kitchen, diner and living room. But here is the formal dining area, plenty of space for your dining table and chairs, and then you've got those crystal doors and windows which lead directly out to the rear garden. And then here we have the kitchen, very well equipped, plenty of space for your wall and base units, storage units, etc. and white goods, and then a door leading out to the rear garden. But before heading out into the garden, let's take a look upstairs and have a look at the accommodation. So up here we have 2 very comfortable double bedrooms and 1 cosy single, and that's serviced by the family bathroom. But as we take a look around the first floor, it's just worth noting the location with this one. Situated in Patcham, you are so close to everything that Brighton and Hove has to offer. So firstly, you're incredibly well connected. So the A27 and A23 are both within easy reach. There's also regular bus routes along Wilmington Way and Carden Avenue leading in and out of Brighton. And then Preston Park mainline station is only about 1.5 miles away, just over. Now another feature that tends to draw families to this area is the local schools nearby, so you're within the catchment for a number of well-regarded schools, including but not limited to Patcham High, Patcham Infants and Carden Primary being a few of the closest. There's a row of shops just to the end of Wilmington Way for your daily needs, and then for your weekly shops you've got a large M&S food hall and Asda for your weekly shops. And then there's plenty of green spaces nearby, so you've got Carden Park and then you've got walks leading up to the Chattree and along the South Downs. So it really does cater to all this area. It's nice, quiet and residential as well. But this here is the principal room. You've got fitted storage, that lovely bay window to the front, and obviously plenty of room still for freestanding furniture and your bed. Bedroom number 2 here, still a very comfortable double, and one thing you may have noticed heading around is that the property is in pretty reasonable condition throughout, so it does warrant some modernisation, although you've got modern double glazing to most rooms, so it really is a perfect project. So let's take you outside and have a look at the garden. So we're coming out from the kitchen now, and you've got a bit of storage just to the front there, and then side access via Greenfield Close, and then very handy rear access into the garage, and a very fancy Morris Minor there, that's as old as the house, 1930s. Now the garden is best described as a bit of a wild garden at the moment, but you do have a really good amount of space out here, so it stretches approximately 60 feet, just over, so you've got plenty of room to work with. It does just want cut back, and then you could create multiple usable areas to relax and unwind with the family. But again, it just shows that if you did wish to expand on the current house, whether that be going off to the side or out to the rear, you're really not losing much of the plot at all. There is still plenty of outdoor space. But this is Wilmington Way. If you'd like to take a look, it's ready to view today. It's offered to the market with no onward chain, and as I say, it's an incredibly exciting opportunity for someone. If you would like to take a look, please do give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.